Hey guys, it's Bug. Welcome back to my channel, where if it's Sunday, it's going to be simple. Today I'm going to show you the 30 cards that I ended up making with the February Echo Park Card Makers Kit. So that kit was featured in a video previously that I will link here. And I made, I think, 4 or 5 cards at that time. And the kit was the birthday salutations kit. It came with this, of course, little upside down card of an example, the ephemera pack, the stamps that are exclusive. I think they're made up of some other stamps from some other sets. And then the paper pad, the 6x6. Of course, the 6x6 I have here is all gone. I'll show you what's left over. Now, for my make, I did use white card bases from my stash. And then I also used a couple pieces of yellow cardstock, a couple pieces of red, and then some sequins and acrylic bubbles. Let me show you what I've got. Now, here is what's left over. There are a couple of sentiments and a couple of the ephemera pack. But mostly, if you get down here off of under this layer, it's just tiny strips of paper. So, and you'll see that I did take some of the scraps and create cards out of them. I just didn't go too crazy. So, some of them I embellished and some I left flat. So, assuming that I would give some away face-to-face and some would be sent in the mail. So let me show you what I've got. Thank you for having a birthday so that we can party. This one I left flat, just happy birthday, and I used a couple of the leftover strips and kind of layered some things up here. This one, just put on a yellow piece of cardstock. And this one I didn't even embellish with a pen, and I left it plain. So this one's got just a little bit of foam on it to pop up the sentiment or that little die cut that's down there, the ephemera. This is one where I took some of the leftover strips and cut them down to 1 inch a piece and layered them next to each other. I guess it's not layered, I just glued them next to each other to make these little stripes. This one says let's party. It's not really monochrome. This is like a grayish green color, but it's pretty subtle, and I just used the clear dots here. This one is another where I took some of the leftover, the scraps, cut them into strips, and made that background. This one says, "It's a really good day." Here's one where I took the white gel pen and made some little doodles on the corner and then covered them up. At the end of the day, I didn't really like the way these acrylic beads look next to the pearls, but I think it's just fine. And let me actually show, well, actually, let's do this. This next card says, "Let's have a party." This one I used my Stardust gel pen. And you see I just kind of covered or went over some of the designs that are on the balloons here. Just give it a little bit of something. This one says, celebrate you on your special day. This one is happy birthday to you with the celebrate at the bottom. This one I left flat, and I did not even use any sort of pen embellishment on this one. Here are my landscape cards. This is another one where I took some of the scraps and just lined them up next to each other and used one of the ephemera. Used some of these blue things here. This one says magical birthday. This one says happy birthday to you, and I threw a few sequins on there. This let's have a party card, I colored in the little flames with the Stardust pen, and then I also used the Stardust pen to do some outlines around the squares and the rectangle there. So this one says happy birthday to you. This is a purple background. I'm not sure if that shows up, but I used the red baubles here, and they are almost on purpose out of alignment. I realized that that was there a little higher and didn't really do anything about it. There's another one with some of the scraps. This one with the big ephemera piece. I also used the Stardust gel pen on this guy. This one is very plain, aside of having a couple layers there. This one has a little bit of black pen around the outside. And that's it, 30 cards from one kit on Simple Sunday. If you're interested in checking out these supplies, I'm going to have them linked down below. And don't forget to join me a week from a Monday, so the second Monday in April, where I start my very simple beginner mini album. So grab a dozen pieces of cardstock and join me for that. Don't forget, safety first.